Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jay Perez, and I am here in Paris, France, to welcome you guys to the first annual 2024 PBC Olympics from Paris, France. It's a great honor for me to be hosting this event for a very great community. PBC did a lot for me, commentary-wise. I'm very thankful from the joy that has brought me. And I wanted to give something back to the community, so I decided. I think I thought about this since June to do these games. So I'm going to give it back to the people. A potential 30,000 total Robux is on the line, 15,000 for the individual winner. And to be determined, but I do believe 1,000 Robux each will be given to the winners of the respective country that does win. So this entire video will basically go over a few things. So what we'll do is I'll go over the games, I'll go over the teams, I'll go over how this whole thing's going to work, how a point system is going to work, and pretty much all that jazz. So there will be two different scores. There will be a team score, and there will be an individual score. The team score will count for team events including Ultimate Football and Basketball Legends, while the individual score will go to the track events, swimming, weightlifting, that type of stuff. And let's go over the teams before I actually go over everything else. So our 10 countries will be led by team captains. So Rico Marciano, my commentary partner, is going to be leading Italy. Trasher Green will be leading Sweden. Kareem Barnes, unified welterweight champion, will be leading Senegal. Game Kid Chisora will be leading Jamaica. Toby Usyk will be leading Mexico. Smelly will be leading my home country, the United States of America. Bernard Clicks will be leading Australia. James Anderson will be leading Portugal. The Titanweight champion, Hatred Stroud, will be leading Spain. And the man main eventing the spear, Jay Water, will be leading Japan. Now, let's go over the games because I'm very excited to do this. We have so many games lined up for so many days, so many streams going by. And before I even get started, I want to thank Furious Santiago for agreeing to help me out with streams. I'm going to get more people pretty soon. So if you do see this video and you want to help out with streaming, just give me a DM. I would be so thankful if you help me out because it's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of events. And Furious is not going to be available every day. So it'd be great to have some help on that end. Let's start with Ultimate Football. So these will be 6-on-6 games, 4 quarters. Obviously, you all know the rules of football at this point, but this is a good time to bring up how the tournament system is going to work for these. So it will be single elimination, 10 teams. There will be a first round that will be only play-in. So what I'm thinking is there will be 2 one-seeds on both sides, and there will be, how should I put this? Basically a playing game type thing. So it's single elimination, then we get to the actual bracket, which will then be a standard 8-team elimination, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. That's how every single one of them is going to work. That's going to work for Ultimate Football. That's going to work for HCBB, also known as the baseball game, Basketball Legends, Super League Soccer, Dodgeball, Paintball too. Yes, I brought in Paintball for this one. I like it. And then Volleyball. So those are going to be the team games being played. People should already know how many people are going to be in that one. Let's move on to track and field. So track and field is the very interesting one. So how scoring is going to work for this is you're going to have your individual races, and if you get top 10 overall, so how this is going to work is it's going to be like in a heat style. So let's say there are 24 people. We're going to run heats of 8, and if you have the top 5 best times will compete in the finals. So let's say the 1600, it would be Reem, Romero, Toby, Smelly, and Bronze that compete in the top 5. So the top 5 wins. How I determine the top 10 is I get the other 5 best times and basically say 10th place gets 1 point, 9th place gets 2 points, 8th place 3 points, then so on until first place gets 10 points. So that's how the individual scoring is going to work for pretty much all of these games. Moving on to some more complicated ones, if there are any. RS Tennis. That's going to be a tournament style, purely tournament style. There will be no times. It will basically just be a subjective look on who played the best, on who lost their round, basically. So if 2 guys lose in the quarterfinals, whoever lost by the least amount will probably get the nod. A little complicated, but I'll go into more detail once we actually get to that point. Weightlifting, swimming, and archery, those will be purely based off of how how well you did. So there isn't going to be a tournament. It's just going to be a tie. It's basically going to be a point trial, basically. So if you just do the best in weightlifting, you win. If there's a tie, we'll do tiebreakers, or we'll basically make you lift the most. Archery, same thing. If there's a tiebreaker, we'll have a finals. And then we have grappling. So grappling is interesting. People have asked me about that. Can you put undisputed combat? I said yes, but it has to be jiu-jitsu. And I will go over the scoring system later when we actually start streaming the event. But that's pretty much how we're going to do it. So it's going to be a submission game. No striking whatsoever. You can take people down. Pretty self-explanatory. That will be a pure tournament-style based one. And I'm very excited for that. So I don't think I missed anything. I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to do this. We have so many people competing, including our team captains. Zaylin is competing. Our owner, SSJ, will be competing in the PBC Olympics. Tune in to see him. But we got so many guys lined up on the plate, guys. It's going to be very, very exciting. Pruitt Smith is also competing. We have PBC champions competing. We have Buford Chimes competing. We have Nestor Patrick competing. We have Supreme Santa Cruz competing. That's going to be very fun to see. Mike Scott. There's so many guys on the table. Kai Herrera, Jahi Chan, so many people. I'm sorry if I forgot you, but there's so many great guys competing. I cannot wait to do this. Thank you.